Hey, this is Joe from Team FU Joe, and I'm here with some first date tips and tricks to help you have better first dates and hopefully have you find your last first date. All right, so the first tip is that you need to base your date around your ability as a conversationalist. All right, look, if you suck at conversation, if you know that people don't want to listen to you talk, maybe you should be planning your date with a lot of other stuff going on. You know, you shouldn't be planning a date where you're just sitting in a quiet place talking if you know you can't carry a conversation, because now you're forcing it all on the other person. And that can get real awkward real quick. Now, on the opposite side of that, if you're great at conversation, you can plan dates that are very, secluded, very, by yourselves, because you know that your conversation is going to carry the way and you're still going to have a great time without all the other external stimuli going on. Tip number 2. You don't want to capture your date. And by that, I don't mean something creepy. What I mean by that is you don't want to have your date commit to something where you're stuck in the moment. You know, like say you sit down for a long dinner and it's your first date. You have the courses, you have the waiter, you have the dessert, you have all that different stuff. But what happens is on a first date, you're gonna have something awkward happen. It invariably, it always happens. Now, if you're stuck at that table staring at each other, there is no escape from that awkward moment. You are stuck there. You wanna make sure that the date allows you to transition from awkward moments and not get stuck there just worrying about what the other person's thinking. All right, tip number 3. Now this one's really big for you ladies. Okay, so I know there's always the awkwardness of wondering whether or not he's gonna kiss you at the end of the date. It becomes an awkward situation for us too. But you have to understand that the awkwardness of that can be negated a lot by what you do during the date. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is that when we first meet you, we may hug you, right? It's kind of like a friendly hug. Now, if that's the only time during the date that you touch us on that hug, when we get to the end of the night, that's a really awkward moment to think about the next time we actually touch you is when we kiss. So you have to invest in touching us throughout the date, not anything sexual or anything like that, but just little things, putting your hand on our arm, putting your hand on our hand, touching us in, just random ways that let us know it's okay to be close and intimate with you. It's gonna make that end of the night kiss so much less awkward. Now, also, obviously, if you don't want us to kiss you, don't be touching us. It's gonna give us the wrong impression. So you can help yourself along there and let us know that it's okay to end that date on a good note. Thank you guys for joining me and Team FU Joe for these tips and tricks. Please follow for more. This is our first video on the channel, but we will be having tons more content come out. I look forward to seeing you all and hearing your questions and answering them through these videos.